So, this is a new setup here. I found a program that'll let me do an overlay. So, I've got a group chat going on here at the same time too. That this has been very requested. So, let's scooch over here a little bit. I'm going to bring my guide up. So, we have a baby update, you guys. Michele and her husband ZANDY have welcomed a beautiful baby boy, just as we predicted, and his name is Leo. Reportedly. We're still waiting for Leah to confirm everything. But the baby was born August 20th, last Thursday. So that was 8 days after my first reading. And almost a week after the third reading. So I'm very happy that Cory came through on that for us. So I'm going to bring my guide up here. And again, please pardon my phone beeping in the background. This is my group here. Okay. So I'm going to bring my guide up here. So today, what I'd like to do, since we're testing this new video layout here, and pardon me for a minute while I type in here for a minute. Just give me. Okay, so now I want to make this part 4 to our ZANDY, Leah, Cory, Naya escapade here. So like I said, this is something I wanted to try, was do an overlay so that you guys see that this is all in real time and nothing is set up properly. You know, like try to, you know, shortchange you guys or something. Sometimes I do have to edit something, but I wanted to be able to get a setup to show you guys that I'm doing this all in real time and that it's not edited or anything to, you know, like I said before. So yes, my group chat has given me the thumbs up to try Cory again. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck. As you can see, here's the cards both times. You can prove it's me. I'm going to shuffle 10 times. Cory Monteith, if you're with us tonight, we'd like to congratulate you on the arrival of Leah and ZANDY's little one. We know that you are technically this baby's second daddy, because Leo won't ever shut up about you to him. Leo REICH, born August 20th, 2020. Everyone is happy and healthy and came safely into this world. And we're so glad, despite everything that's been going on, that Leah's had a healthy pregnancy and everyone's doing okay. And from the sounds of it, he's a very well-behaved baby, and he's only 3 days old. So, tonight, Cory, my friends have requested for you to try to give us some more hints about Ever and everything else that's been going on with Leah and the baby. I think we are all thinking on the same page now that the whole thing surrounding Leah's pregnancy is very mysterious. We know there's another huge secret out there that's still waiting to be revealed. Maybe you can give us some insight into what that secret is. And again, am trying this new camera setup, so I'm hoping this quality will be okay when I get the cards laid out here. And that's usually never a good sign when that card comes up. When it's reversed, it's usually the opposite of that, so. Actually, I want to do it this way. I want to do this. I'm trying to scooch them up a little more. And with this layout, though, I'm going to have to scooch these over just a smidge. Just smooch this camera over just a bit. So this is a new setup for me. So in my perspective, you'll see that the overlays covers up those cards over there. So I have to slide everything over just to adjust while I got this going here. Okay. And like I said, give me a few minutes here to try to kind of adjust the view here. So this is a new setup, so I'm going to turn this just a little bit. Scoot over just a little bit. And I'm doing this all in my bed, so it's very interesting to do this. And see if I can adjust the focus a little bit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good quality there. Okay, so let me bring up my guide here. Okay, so our first card is the Ten of Swords. And again, it's reverse. So, recovery, regeneration, resisting an inevitable end. By the way, in case you guys are always curious to know what my guide is, I go to biddytarot.com for my guide. I have a book they gave me with these tarot cards, but I do not like the book and I do not care for it, and it's already starting to fall apart. So, so the screen you see is actually my TV over here. And I'm using my TV, and it's hooked up to my laptop through an HDMI cable. So, camera in a camera in a camera in a camera. So just, yeah, this is all legit here. Alright, readjust that, scooch that back over this way a little more. Okay. So, again, back to that Ten of Swords. Recovery, regeneration, resisting an inevitable end. So, Leah's recovering from having the baby. And then we have the Hanged Man reversed. The Hanged Man reversed. Delay, resistance, stalling, indecision. Cory's telling us that she's indecisive about whether to share more information about the baby. Whether she wants to post a picture, for, protect his privacy. There's a delay in it. The baby was born 3 days ago and she's still nice and quiet and enjoying motherhood. So yeah, she's definitely indecisive about whether she wants to share this information with her fans or not. Especially with all the hate that's still going on, and there's a lot of people still hating on her for that whole thing with her George Floyd comment, and then people starting to claim she is microaggressive. So it may be a while before we get anything from her. Who knows? The Seven of Cups. Opportunities, choices, wishful thinking, illusion. So he's telling us she's making her choices about an opportunity. So potentially with the baby, she may be deciding whether or not she wants to use her Instagram to announce the arrival of her baby, or if she does an exclusive for People magazine, who has done a lot of exclusives for her and Zandy in the last couple of years, from their engagement to their wedding photos to their pregnancy announcement. So that's a great card that came up here with that Seven of Cups. Then we have the Fool. This is beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, a free spirit. So, Cory's telling us this is a new beginning for her with the baby. And he's full of innocence. And, she's full of life. She's a free spirit. So, there's definitely some harmony with this, that she potentially is, been very spiritual, which we have seen her books about spiritual pregnancies and labor and stuff. And then we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, and it's reversed. This is exhaustion, giving up, being overwhelmed. So, she's definitely exhausted, and who wouldn't be exhausted from pushing out an 8, 9, 10-pound baby? We don't even know his weight yet, which is, so she's clearly exhausted from the birth. She's not necessarily giving up, but she is overwhelmed. But they are enjoying life, and from what we've heard, the baby's doing good. But she's definitely starting to feel the effects of pushing that baby out. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is reversed. So, financial independence, self-care, work-home conflict. So, I'm going to say this is him saying, she's definitely taking care of herself. She's alright. She's doing well. Financially, she is independent. She does not have to worry about money, to be honest. I love Glee paycheck. So, that's pretty awesome that came up. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Again, this is financial opportunity, manifestation, skill development. So, taking from this, she's either got a new opportunity coming out here, or she will definitely manifest in the next couple of days as far as making some sort of appearance. So it's possible that it's just still maybe a couple more days before she comes to that decision. The Ace of Cups. Again, a lot of people refer to this cup as the childbirth card. One of them, at least. There's a couple of that in here in the deck. This is love, new relationships, compassion, creativity. So, she's in love with her son, and she's, this is a new beginning for her, now she's got to build a trusting relationship growing up with her son, and, this baby brought her compassion, and I feel he's going to be a very creative boy, definitely for sure, whether he acts or sings, or takes after Zandy's footsteps, or he might not even go that round, he just might be a musician altogether. Who knows? So, but he's definitely got creativity in his blood, and this is very cool. And then the Eight of Pentacles. Again, so apprenticeship, repetitive task, mastery, skill development. So, I feel like, with their first baby, there's a lot of improvement for developing parenting skills. But with the amount of babies that Leah's been around, she's already a master. So he's telling us, we don't even worry about that. He's telling us she knows what she's doing. So she's going to be a great mom. And then we have the Six of Wands. This is reverse. So this is interesting because this is private achievement, personal definition of success, fall from grace, and egotism. So it's interesting that this card came up. So yes, he's telling us having this baby is definitely a private achievement for her. We know she's wanted to be a mom for a very long time, and Zandy's wanted to be a dad for a very long time. So this is nice that he's telling us, yes, this is their private achievement, and I feel that this is like they're finally defining themselves as successful because now they have the family they wanted. So this is nice that this came up. This is definitely telling us respect their privacy. You know, things will come out when they come out. And then we have the King of Wands. And this is usually vision, honor, an entrepreneur, a natural born leader. I do want to look into this a little bit more here, this meaning here. So, this is also like a long-term view and future direction. You are here to leave a legacy. So, he's telling us that these children is a legacy. So pretty much in downside that they started their family because they wanted their legacy to go on. So yeah, this is him saying, you know, this is also him saying that, you know, she's charismatic, focused, and determined. And he's telling us he's behind her 100% of the way, which ZANDY has been as well, too. And then we have that Lover's card. That Lover's card. And it's reversed. Now this usually means disharmony or imbalance. So there's an imbalance somewhere. So there's still something going on here as far as the baby's concerned. That something's a bit off. So I want to try taking this deck. I'm going to put these in the bottom. I'm going to reshuffle these cards. And again, I apologize with my phone beeping because my group chat's going off like crazy. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'll have to catch up later. I'm missing something. So, okay. Anywho, going back to shuffling. So, Cory, what I would like you to do we want to know a little more about what's imbalanced with the baby right now. Is there like some kind of secret, which you had said before? Can you give us any insight into what this big secret might be? We potentially thought they may have had IVF done. However, nothing's been confirmed, yet nothing's been denied yet. There's just so many aspects of Leah's pregnancy that it was kept so private. But she does have PCOS, which does cause infertility problems. So I'd like to try to have Cory tell us these cards don't want to shuffle today. Maybe that's a sign he's telling me not to be nosy. Hey Cory, your Canucks are playing right now and I'm missing the game just for this. Even though it just started. Okay. So I'm going to do a 3-column reading. like I did last time. Ooh. 3 over. So we have that 7 of Cups again. Remember we said choices and opportunities. And then we have that 6 of Swords reversed. And this is personal transition or unfinished business. Well, this is interesting that this came up. And then we have the Strength card reversed. And again, this is like self-doubt, raw emotion, low energy. So this could be well him saying that she's self-doubting herself right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go across here. So again, with that 7 of Cups, we think choices, opportunities. The 9 of Wands came up on that. This is usually like resilience, courage, persistence, tough to face, boundaries. So whatever choices she's deciding to make here, she's being a little resilient to it. She's testing her faith on it. So she's clearly trying to come to some sort of decision. And then we go back to that 6 of Swords with a personal transition or unfinished business. The World card came up on that, reversed. There's seeking personal closure. So unfinished business and seeking personal closure. So this is interesting that this is coming up here. And then with delays also, or shortcuts. So again, back to shortcuts. I said in the last one that, and I said she may have had IVF done, and this definitely is clearly a shortcut to having a baby. You just have the doctor go doot doot and dink. And then on that Strength reverse card, we had the Temperance card. And we're saying self-doubt, raw emotion. Well, that Temperance, this is balance, patience, purpose. So she's self-doubting herself. But there's a purpose, or she's trying to be patient with everything. Okay, so back to that 9 of Wands. Remember we said she was like resilient or testing something. The 7 of Swords came up reversed on that. Secrets. Keeping secrets. So there's a secret still, and that's what we're trying to find out. And then there's that Hangman reversed again. Remember we said that usually means a delay. Going back to the World reverse. Again. Delay. Delay. So she's delaying, or has delayed some kind of unfinished business, or seeking some kind of personal closure. Whether it's related to Cory or not, I don't know. And then we have the King of Swords on top of that Temperance card. Remember, you were saying that there was some kind of patience or purpose. So that King of Swords. Truth. There's some kind of truth. Again, it's coming up, truth. And then going back to this column. That's a secret. There's the King of Pentacles has come up reversed. Stubborn. Well, she's definitely stubborn about this secret, whatever it is, because we haven't gotten anything. And then with that Hangman, with that delay, the personal closure, we have the 2 of Wands reversed. Personal goals, inner alignment, fear of unknown, lack of planning. So she's fearful about whatever this closure is that she's seeking. So, if this ties back with the secrets and all of these choices, she's probably deciding how the public's going to react to whatever the secret is. So going back to that King of Swords, remember we said that there's some kind of truth. That Eight of Cups came up on it. Withdrawal, abandonment, disappointment. So she feels that people are going to be disappointed with her if she says whatever this secret truth is, or whatever. Maybe possibly, like I said, something to do with the baby. It has to be some kind of secret to do with the baby. So I'll do one more row. See what we get here. So, going back to her being stubborn with that secret, Knight of Pentacles came up, reversed. She's feeling stuck. And the Four of Cups on top of that. What do we say? It's 2 wands, right? Yes. Like I said, I have to lift them up sometimes because I forget what I said. Remember, we said, so again, this is withdrawal or retreat. And that Two of Wands was like fear of unknown. So she's like trying to withdraw herself from this personal closure, I think is what it is. And then the Devil reverse came up on top of that Eight of Cups. Remember we said there was more withdrawal and spirit. So again, these two are tying back together here. So that Devil reverse is some kind of detachment. I'm going to flip one more time here. Now Lover's reverse card came back up again. 2 Cups reversed and Queen of Cups reversed. So going back to that Lover's card, remember we said there was some kind of imbalance. Again, this is tying in with the secrets. And that 2 Cups reversed, so there was some kind of disharmony or distrust. That Queen of Cups, again, self-caring for herself. Caring for herself. So, what am I doing? I'm going to do one last round here. This is the last one for this one. Just a second. Okay. So, this Eight of Pentacles under the secrets. Again, this is like repetitive task, mastery, skill development. So, she's isolating herself, so she definitely, I wouldn't blame her for isolating herself with the baby, with everything going on. But again, this also is withdrawal. She's tying back to these cards, it's not withdrawal, so I don't know what she's withdrawing from. This is what's bugging me. These big ones, though, means discovery. So, that Two of Swords. This is difficult decisions, weighing up options, and impasse avoidance. So, honestly, both ways it means the same thing. She's definitely at a stalemate or indecisive about something, or she's got a difficult decision to make, and it's involving this secret, whatever the secret is. So, again, I'm feeling I'm tying this all with the truth and everything, that she's just at a crossroads of what to do next now that the baby's here. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Well, she's telling us, her wish came true. She's grateful. She did a lot of gratitude, which is exactly what they've been saying this entire pregnancy. That, they're grateful. Their wishes come true. that Two of Pentacles reverse came up. But she is a little disorganized, or trying to get her priorities readjusted here. So, I mean, with having a new baby, anyone have to readjust their priorities. But that's interesting that Nine of Cups and that she's like struggling here. So, Ace of Pentacles. So reversed, she's at a crossroads. Something about a lost opportunity, which is odd, or some kind of lack of planning or foresight. So she got a difficult decision to make about something. It's Six of Wands. And this is like success, public recognition. I'm tying that all back. You know, with self-confidence too. Remember we said she's just so indecisive about something, some kind of personal closure. So with that personal closure, she's trying to make it publicly recognized, whatever it is. And then the Eight of Wands, fast-paced change. I mean, that's tying in with the baby. So it sounds like maybe it was a quick labor, which wouldn't surprise me. Most first babies are, except me. I wasn't. My mom was in labor with me for 20 hours. I'm just stubborn, apparently. So, going back to this last opportunity thing, that moon came up on it. There's anxiety. So again, tying this all back in with whatever this big secret is. But she's definitely anxious about it. So it definitely seems like she has some mixed emotions about whether to tell us or not. Four of Wands. Celebration, joy, harmony, relaxation, homecoming. And this also refers to like celebrating the birth of a child. So it's personal closure. I mean, this is something she's wanted for a very long time, was to be a mom. They're celebrating this. And then that Empress card came up. This is interesting. Let me see how this ties to a female. So going back up this column, and it was quick. And Leo's birth was quick, but she's trying to reprioritize herself. There's some kind of discovery. She's definitely caring for herself. Because there's some kind of detachment. But there was some kind of withdrawal. Or some kind of self-doubt. But there was a purpose. So there's definitely a purpose for something here. So I want to do one more reading here. I'm going to shuffle and cut these cards this time. Sorry, my friends are definitely blowing my phone up here. I should have silenced my phone, so I apologize. All you hear during this is the Power Rangers scene. The communicator. I'm trying for some jumpers this time. So Cory, if you can give us any insight into what the secrets are, please send us a sign. Anything more you can tell us about Leah and baby and this big secret she's got? Those don't count because I'm cutting the deck. Okay. So, again, Cory, anything that you want to tell us, we're trying to find out secrets. So I'm going to just, again, like I did last time, randomly flip over cards. And see what we get here. So we have the Empress, so we're tying this to Leah as a female. There's the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And this usually means like hustling, over-investing in work, self-worth. So she's hustling something. Whether she's hustling her fans or what. The Ace of Swords, again, we tie this card to childbirth. So there's definitely something she's hiding from us regarding the whole pregnancy and the birth, for sure. This card also refers to breakthrough, success, new ideas, mental clarity as well. So, but again, I feel that she's hustling us on something about the baby. I'm not sure what. So I'm gonna actually flip a card here. So we have the Lover's card that came up, and I want to put it over that. So that Lover's reverse card came up. I can't remember, said there's some kind of imbalance or disharmony. So I'm going to flip another card here. The Queen of Swords. So this is like being independent or direct communication. And I want to know, I want direct communication on the secret for it. This is what I'm trying to get from you. So this is the Knight of Swords. This is ambition. This is fast thinking. So she had to think fast on something. Definitely, for sure. There's that Death card. It's reversed though. This is like a personal transformation or resistance to change. There's a Two of Pentacles reversed again. So there's like some kind of disorganization, or she was getting her priorities straightened. Eight of Wands. There is exhaustion. You're giving up on something. Five of Cups. Yeah, this is like moving on, personal setbacks, forgiveness. So, I want to card over on that. This is interesting that this came up. This Ten of Swords, this is usually referred to as murder or death, or painful endings, or loss, or crisis. But reversed, it's recovery, regeneration. So, she's in a state where she's forgiving herself for everything that's been going on. She's trying to move on from everything that's been going on. There's that Six of Swords. Maybe so this is like a transition or a change. When it's the other way around, there's like unfinished business. So I'm just curious. That Nine of Cups. Reversed like this, it's not a wish come true, but it means inner happiness, or materialism, or indulgence, or dissatisfaction. So she's, her inner self's happy about the baby. This is usually like a delay or distraction. Interesting. Yeah, this is reversed. So. So again, she's seeking forgiveness. Or she's delaying something. Someone's delaying something with the forgiveness. Still doesn't really help us what we're trying to find out with the baby. What's going on with the secret. So accomplishment. So again, this is, accomplished having a baby here. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups reversed, again, means withdrawal. Again, this is like vision or legacy. And the Judgment cards come up on legacy. So this is like an absolution. So she's going through like a life-changing decision or a spiritual awakening as far as her legacy. So, or she did at one point. And it's possible, again, with the PCOS that she may have had in vitro fertilization done. And that's what we're trying to figure out. There's that Queen of Cups, and it's reversed. Again, self-care, self-love. And there's that Two of Swords. Again, difficult decisions. I'll flip one more over at the Pentacles. The Five of Swords reversed. Again, past resentment, reconciliation, making amends. So, tying those back, she's definitely at a difficult decision. Possibly with everything that's been going on, her trying to make amends with her former co-stars while being pregnant. There's that Page of Pentacles. And it's reversed. Learn from failure. Procrastination. The Sun. Remember when I had this last time when we were asked about the baby, I was trying to figure out what it was and this card came up. And we found out that she had a boy. So, normally this is like, you know, positivity, fun, warmth, success. So she's trying to be positive, or still be positive about the whole situation. I mean, it's also a sign of like purity and strength. So this is interesting. Again, it's not really the outcome I was looking for. There's one more thing I want to try to experiment here. And this is going to be the last one. Put them upside down in the back. Cory, I would like you to try to make these cards jump. And just give us one final message. There we go. There's a card. Give us one final message to your fans. Maybe tell us anything else that you can. And if you hear anything else going on in the background, that's my husband watching TV in the other room, and it comes through our air conditioning vent. So again, I apologize. So Cory, again, make these cards jump. I don't normally do this when my husband's home. It's nice and quiet when he's not home. I just want to make the cards jump. Make the cards jump, Cory. Send a message to your fans. There's not a few here. Just want them to like jump one at a time, Cory. There's a couple more. One more shuffle here. Yeah, that one was kind of down too, so. Okay, I want to see Cory's final message to us here. I know it seems weird that you see me picking those cards out of the deck like that. Well, when they jut out, they're jumping, or trying to jump out. So like he's trying to tell us something. So we have the Magician reversed. So he's saying we're being manipulated by something. There's some kind of security. But we need to be patient. There's a purpose for this manipulation and security. He's telling us Leah's reestablishing her sense of self right now. having just had the baby, so we need to be patient. And they're enjoying their alone time. And 3's a crowd. 3's a crowd. And that's what he's telling us. So, I would like to flip the top card over just to see what this is. What it be? And then this is interesting because this is the Justice card. This is the Truth card. It comes up, and this is what, in the next card I would have flipped. So that's 3's a crowd. Patience will out. Truth will out. So that's interesting. So, thank you guys for watching. And again, I apologize for my phone going off like crazy in the background. Next time I will try to mute my phone when I do this. So, have a good night. Stay safe. Go Canucks. And, yeah, thanks guys.